everyone, I'm Faith.
And I'm Kat.
Welcome to Gender Rebels TV.
Hey Faith, I got a question.
Sure, what's your question?
For people stepping out of the house and going out in public, presenting as themselves for the first time, what's your advice?
Oh my gosh. Such a huge day. Such a huge accomplishment. Oh my gosh. If you're like a cross-dresser or a male or female or just like different presentations, it can be really fun to just like get dressed up in the house, take pictures, try different outfits.
Sure.
Super fun. You get to be you.
It's great.
But
So safe.
being outside opens up the world to you. And if you're transitioning, you are going to have to go outside at some point. So there does need to be a first day.
You're going to have to go to the grocery store. You're going to have to go to work.
Yeah.
You're going to have to visit your mom.
Seriously. So
Start.
So on that first day, first thing, have a plan. That's going to be a huge thing. Have a plan. It can be something as simple as like, I am going to drive around the block, or I am going to go to the mailbox and get the mail. It may be that simple. That's all it needs to be. It's your level of comfort. But having that plan makes it harder to chicken out.
And it's a goal.
Yeah,
It's
it's a goal.
concrete. This is all I have to do, and then I come back, and then that is done.
Yeah.
But that's a huge step.
Yeah, it's that first huge step. Secondly, if you're going solo, if it's just you by yourself, driving around in places that actually have cars. We're
If
in
you
New
have
York
a car,
City, so we
and-
have
yeah,
cars.
right, yeah.
So this isn't going to work for you.
Don't get a cab
But
to nowhere.
No.
But yeah, if you
But
have a car.
you can drive around. Some people even say getting like fast food takeout or something. You know, when you go through the
Ooh,
drive-through,
the
or the drive-through bank, or the
window.
drive-through dry
Yes.
cleaners.
Yes.
Something like that.
Some
you know,
places
can be
have a
huge thing.
drive-through liquor store. I am into this.
Yeah, so that can be like something. You can even have an interaction with someone. Such a huge thing. Speaking of interactions with someone, I actually recommend a friend. Coming out to a friend, or you may already be out to a friend, but you can say to your friend, look, I want to go out. Let's go out together.
But I want to go out, but I need someone.
Yeah, I need someone to hold my hand and like guide me through this, because it is so nerve-wracking.
If they're your friend and you decided they're safe to come out to, they'd probably be thrilled to help.
Yeah, so out with a friend, you might go shopping, you might do lunch, you might just drive around, or you might hang out in the park, or anything. But you can do it with a friend. Having that friend there can like ease your nervousness so incredibly. Absolutely cannot overestimate the importance of having a good friend.
Get
with
your
you.
friend. Yes.
Yeah. Secondly, or another good thing, liquid courage. Not that we're recommending drinking to excess, but drink responsibly. But having a little bit of liquid courage can
And don't
help
drive
you.
if you drive.
Yeah, don't drive. But if you're just going out,
Your friend can drive.
having your friend can drive, but having a little bit of liquid courage can sometimes help. Just a drink or two to take the edge off, and
It's a big step. It's huge.
Yeah.
You get a couple of glasses of wine for this.
Don't drink to excess. Don't do that. It's bad for you. But otherwise, it can be a way to kind of loosen you up, get rid of that tension, and let you just kind of have a good time and focus on having that good
Fun.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay to be completely freaked out. It's normal to be completely freaked out.
Were you?
Yeah,
I
I was
believe it.
hugely. Oh my god. My first time, so my actual first time going out was technically when I was like 3 and my sister would dress me up.
Okay, that's adorable.
But I
you weren't
liked it,
terrified,
so I
right?
always wanted to play that game.
Okay, so
And then that doesn't count.
that's
I
my
would just
favorite game.
I would just go throw a dress, and then I would go borrow a dress from her and go play in the yard. Apparently you weren't allowed to do that. I learned at a certain point. But later, when I was about 11, I put on a dress and like ran from the front door to the side door. That was a huge step. It was just like suburban.
Did you go the short way or the long
Short way.
Okay.
Suburban Georgia. I was like 11, you know.
Okay.
It was
Broad
a big deal.
daylight.
Broad daylight. I remember going out. I had a friend with me. I was in high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had a friend with me, and she dressed me up again because it was something I liked. And
I want to play this game every day.
I like this game. And so I went out with a friend, and even then, it took years for me to get okay with like not even noticing. For years, I would have to like sit there and like psych myself up. This is in my 20s. This is in New York. I'm like leaving my apartment. I'd have to psych myself up to go outside. Like, I'd been outside 100 times, but I still needed to psych myself up.
It's not nothing.
It's not nothing, but the more you do it, the more normal it becomes. And the thing is, it's totally worth it to like be able to be yourself outside. I actually remember on MySpace, this will age me, but I was friends with a trans girl on MySpace. And one of her photos that she had on her MySpace page was her out with friends, just at a bar, like chilling. And I was like, oh my God, that's like my dream.
Goals.
I can't imagine like being able to do that one day. Just be like me out at a bar with some friends. And lo and behold, that happened. So this can happen. It just takes courage and
Baby steps.
baby steps.
Run to the mailbox, run back. Bring your trash down, go home. Do what you feel comfortable with, but build on that.
Yeah, and every time you do it, it gets normaler and normaler to the point where you won't even notice. So,
It gets boring.
It gets boring. So that's what we want you guys to be. Bored with your gender representation.
So bored.
So bored.
This is your goal.
Yeah. So yeah, anyway, share your first time going out stories in the comments below.
Yes.
And we hope to hear from you guys.
Thanks for watching.
Bye!